So, can you tell I like this movie? Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Just so that you can see. Yes, they make shirts. Yeah, so this is how obsessed I am with this movie. I love this movie. It is the best movie in the world, in my opinion. Every other buddy's opinion is gonna be something different, but it's my favorite movie in the entire world. Like, no joke. I just love everything about this movie. I loved the music. I love that it was made in the 80s, because I'm obsessed with the 80s. Because that's important to how much I like it. And why I love the 80s too. It's partly because of this movie. And it's also changed my opinion about stuff too. Like vampires, and ever since I saw it, I've just been like anti-vampire hunting, slay a vampire person. It's so much, and I'm so stupid, I know, but it's fun. Oh gosh, okay. Now onto the movie. So, as you should know, or don't know, because I don't know. It's about this family as when they move from Phoenix, Arizona to Santa Carla, California to live with their grandpa because their mom got divorced from her husband. Why else? Oh, sorry. And one meets a clan of vampires, and the other one meets vampire hunters. And when one gets turned into a half vampire, the other one uses his new vampire hunter friends to save his brother from becoming a full vampire. Because you only become a vampire when you make your first kill. And all the while, the head vampire is making this plan to use them to get to their mom. It's so silly. And then they throw a girl into the mix. How it all started. I love it. And I especially love Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. It was the first time I ever saw them, and it made me really love them too. I just loved it. I thought they were really cute in this movie. Just saying. It's gonna sound really weird coming from a 14-year-old. But, yeah. I just lost my train of thought. Okay. And it's also rated R. I think it's funny. And it's funny to see the evolution of what's that word? The rating of movies then compared to ratings now. 'Cause rating for now, it wouldn't be rated R. It would be rated PG-13. It really would. There's really nothing about this movie now that would be possible, the possible scene with Michael, the older brother, and Star, the girl of the whole thing. Yeah. That's the only scene that I would actually consider it being, well, maybe that scene, and then near the end of the scene when they're destroying all the vampires. Those are the only parts that I'd actually consider it being rated R. because those are the most disgusting parts of the movie. No, one's disgusting because it's full of blood and blood and just like little fountain things of okay. And then the other one's just it's a sex scene. It's an almost sex scene. Almost porn, I guess. I don't know. But then it cuts off to clouds, which really says something in my opinion. But and the grandpa in the movie, I love him. He is hilarious. He just brings he's like he's the funniest character out of all of them, I think. Just his like witty remarks and his rules and stuff. I just thought it was hilarious. But what creeps me out about him, he's a taxidermist. What grandfather is, who in their right mind? I don't know. I just think taxidermy, I don't know. It grosses me out. It really grosses me out, so I thought that was kind of funny that they did that. I love I kind of like the vampires too, even though I'm like so anti-vampire. I kind of like them too, cause there's sexy vampires. What? You put sexy vampires into a movie, people are gonna watch it just because they're sexy. Lost it. I just like I just love their attitude about everything, about the whole thing. Then and then how they make fun of Michael. Oh, I love that. I think that was so funny. And it also and I didn't realize this until like 100 times later after I watched it. Like my 100th time watching it. That the scene with like the noodles turning into worms and the rice turning into maggots. That it was prepping for the part where they're like, she's like, it's blood, and it's like, no, it's not. Yeah, whatever, blood. Psh, it's not. I didn't realize that. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and I like the acting in this movie. It was believable, and yeah, like a normal movie should. And trying to think of something else to talk about. Oh, because I lost my train of thought. Do this a lot. But I really like this movie. From the very first time I saw it to now, I really love it. It's just like everything about it. It's so hilarious. And it's also kind of somewhat romantic too, I guess. Not much better on the romantic side. But yeah. I'm gonna say this like a million times, but I love the Frog Brothers attitude. They're like, and also the Frog Brothers I don't know if I've said this before. I probably have. I'm just gonna repeat myself. But I don't mind repeating myself. I love the Frog Brothers. I love their their cold attitudes. And they hate everything, and they're know-it-alls about it all. And then when they actually have to kill vampires, they're excited, yeah, let's do this. And then they're just scared out of their mind, they don't know what they're doing. I think it's hilarious. I thought that was funny. I love the dog too. The dog, yeah, I love huskies. Okay, that was random, but it's true. I love the dog. I love its name, Nanook, or Nanook. Forgot how to pronounce it for 2 seconds. I love it. Yeah, and I also read online somewhere that for one of the scenes, the scene where they kill Marco, they used glitter in the blood to make it more noticeable. So they have like glitter blood everywhere on them. I think that's funny. They have glitter on their shirts, their hats. I love that. I love that they used glitter in the blood. It's glitter blood. Okay. So I don't really get how like the grandpa knew as much as he did about vampires. That's one of the parts that I don't really get much about. How did he know that Max is a vampire? Or anything about vampires? It doesn't really explain that, I don't think. I never saw it. But I think it was kind of funny. And I love the ending. I love the note. Sorry, the like hilarity note it ends on. Then cut to credit. I think that was perfect. I really do. Well, this has probably been really long. Sorry for making if you didn't enjoy watching this crap like that.